Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem, The Sacred Stones. This is episode 14. It is going to be chapter 9 of Eirika's route. So let's jump into this. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to go over, I've done a little bit of tower training on Eirika's route, and we're going to go through the characters, and then we're going to promote a couple people. So we'll just get rid of all these weapons first. Okay. So, Ford is level 17, Kyle 15, Seth 5, got him up a little, Mulder, I just kind of randomly started using him. I'm not finishing Eirika's route, just doing these chapters that are unique to her. So I figured I'd use some other people, so Mulder, level 9, Gilliam, he's up to 20, we're going to promote him. So let's grab this. Since I'm not continuing with Eirika's route, I'm going to use the promotes in a, I'm going to do different promotes than I normally would, and that I plan on doing on Ephraim's route if I'm using the character at all. So I'm going to turn him normally, and on Ephraim's route I'll do general, so I'm going to do Great Knight. Actually, I've never turned Gilliam into a Great Knight. The reasoning is you have a lot of people who can become Great Knights, but Gilliam is one of only potentially 2 characters who you can turn into generals. So we'll see how I like it. He can still use all 3 weapons, but now he's on a horse, he's got some extra movement, so that's really cool. Good stats now, so we'll see. Eirika, 16. Colm, level 20. Don't have the item for him yet, but we get that very early in the next chapter. Natasha, 17. Lute, 8. Franz, 18. Archer, 13. Ross is 9. Nemi, she is the archer. She's been 20 for a bit. So we're going to Orion's Bolt. Now, in my regular playthrough, she'll be a ranger, so this time she's going to be a sniper. Sniper is what I usually do, but it's a little underwhelming, I find. Part of that is just Nemi's stats, but I think that she'll be a good ranger, so we'll try her as a sniper for now, though, and see what I normally have to deal with. I have to say, she's got better growths, though, this time around than she normally does, I think. Looking at some of those stats, yeah, that strength stat is a lot higher than the last time I played through. And then I haven't used these 3 still, so. Next, I recommend doing this. At this place here, we can buy the armory. I always recommend making sure you have a good stock, I'd say about 5 javelins. Just a couple hand axes, steel axe. That's really all that you can't, because you can buy it any before chapter. Just the standard merchant has he has for you iron weapons, just the basic weapons from each class, but I find it's just nice to have those javelins and hand axes around. So we will start the chapter now. Eirika chooses to travel by sea to the theocracy of Roston. Her search for a ship leads to Port Kiris in Carsino. Carsino is a young nation ruled by a council of merchants, and it's an ally of Frelia. Carsino's council leader, Klimt, is an opponent of Grotto's imperialistic actions, so that's cool, and has pledged Carsino's support to Frelia in this conflict. However, because nothing can be easy. Oh, Prince Inez also intends to pass through Carsino on his way to Gehenna. Eirika believes there's nothing to fear in Carsino, but she is wrong. Uh-oh. Up Grotto Keep. Let's see what's going on here. So we have them to go find the twins, Calic and Reeve, shatter the remaining stones, Calic, Gehenna, Reeve, Roston. crush the stones of the house.
As you will. I'll begin making arrangements for Rostin's downfall immediately.
Bah! Why am I stuck with Gehenna? Accursed ill luck. I became a mercenary to escape that wretched place. Now I must go back. Diesel, Frelia, punish Ephraim. Selena, remain in the capital. So Tana is going to join us in our fight. And now, I think I may have said this in the last episode, but in case I didn't, you get all the same characters and all of the same chapter numbers in each routes. So, you know, I have Tana here, Ephraim in chapter 9 gets Tana, etc. So, don't worry about like, oh, I'm missing out on someone, I'm getting someone early. Here we go with these three again. La Rochelle. No one's leaving the port. Uh-oh. Merchants and passenger ships alike are too frightened to set sail. A giant ghost ship has been sinking every ship it finds. So, off they go. They're taking the land route. Isn't Ross in the other direction? Aren't they heading towards Frelia? Uh-oh, and here's... You're Eirika, the Princess of Renee, ain't you?
What?
Dastard, away with you. No need to get personal. You know, there's a pretty price on your pretty head. Sorry, but I need that gold. So, kind of a lame reason why we're fighting here. Like, not, oh, they weren't sent by the powers that be. Like, no, just, oh, I can get money for killing you, so I'm going to kill you now. Okay, so there are those. Oh, let me show you two things. One, let's look at Tana. So you have to use her in this chapter. She's a level 4 Pegasus Knight. Her stats are on the screen there. That speed already at level 4. Wow. Her growths, oh, so yeah, Pegasus Knight, as I said, her growths, 65% HP, 45 strength, 40 skill, 65 speed, 60 luck, 20 defense, and 25 resistance. She is not pre-promoted. You can promote her to either a Falcon Knight or a Wyvern Knight. In my opinion, she has the highest overall stats of flyers in the game. If you choose to promote her to a Wyvern Knight, she'll gain 3 more Constitution, which is very important for her to wield heavier lances. And because she'll lose less attack speed, as well as gaining the Pierce ability, which she doesn't have quite as high skill as some other people, but the Pierce ability activates based on skill and it negates their defenses. That's generally the best route to go with promoting her. Falcon Knight, it's really cool looking. It has swords, it has slightly higher resistance and speed, but it doesn't have the extra Constitution, doesn't have Pierce. Both are usable. Just be sure to train her up enough, particularly in the tower, to have her speed and skill high enough to dodge, because her HP and her defense are very low to start out with here. So she'll begin with a heavy spear, which is way too heavy for her. She's going to be, losing 9 attack speed because the weight of 4. Yeah, she isn't even... and the lance. So honestly, I'm gonna rip that off of her right now. She doesn't need that. Heavy Spear is good against knights, but... let's see. We'll do Slim, and we'll give her an iron as well. Actually, let's, yeah, so see, you can see her stats there with the equipment, so better avoid, better hit, lower damage for attack, but that's fine for her for now. She's not going to be doing much damage. So picking our units, Eirika, Tana, required, Seth, Gillian, Franz, Nemi, Franz. You definitely want to use Franz this chapter. There are some reinforcements that will appear down here, and there's a character that Franz must speak to in order to recruit. I think Eirika can as well, but her movement makes it difficult for her to get down there in time. Let's see. Now, as far as Kyle and Ford, let's look. Because I would like to bring... I'd like to bring Ross. Let me see, though. Let's check the map. I think that... Yeah, there are a decent amount of... actually, there are only a few Lance people. I would still like to have him. So I'm going to bench one of the two Cavaliers, the extra Cavaliers. Ford or Kyle, so... Kyle has higher strength, has higher defense and constitution, but he's lower in skill, lower in speed, lower in luck, lower in resistance. So that's our answer. Now let's get these guys some weapons. Eirika, don't want her wasting the rapier on anyone that she doesn't need to use it with, so... Seth. Gilliam, we can finally have him using some cool axes, so we'll give him iron and hand, and we'll give him a javelin and a sword. He'll be kind of out front, so we'll give him to Nemi. As she's been promoted to a sniper, she can still only use bows. Franz, let's see, what are his... What's it look like? Lances are way better than swords for his thing, so we'll give him the lance, that lance, that. Okay, how many? 1, 2 swords people left? I have no swords. Yes, no iron swords. I need to buy 2 iron swords. Supply, let's take iron lance. Ooh, I want another. 6 is not enough. Okay, supply, let's take the vulnerary. Molder will be our healer for these few chapters. I don't need any of that. 3 there. Calm. There's nothing I need to lockpick, but let's check and see if there's anything I can steal. I always like to start with the character that we can just look at and see from the image up on the top left, so that we know where we started. So, no one yet. Now, there was up here him. Ocean Seal. Promotes thieves and pirates. So, I want to make sure that Colm can get that. Conveniently, thieves and pirates can both run down here and be in the water, so... Let's not forget to finish the items. give him a vulnerary. That's why not. Archer. And Ross. Now, I don't have anyone level 20 yet for magic, and Elijah Whip I don't have that as well. Now, since I'm not doing this playthrough, I could even use those other items, but I'm not gonna power up and get too OP before I even start the chapter, so let's just do formation now. I want to move these two down here. Let's see. Alright, so we'll just save the Distant Blade and let's begin the chapter. So I know that was a very long intro for this, but we had a lot going on, so. And the sea does give us a little bit of defense. Sand, or avoid, not defense. But, so that's sea. Okay, so we'll go here. And we've got one guy with a sword, 2 lances, so let's... you know, I don't even care. We'll do the axe. No one's gonna be able to kill him, so... Now be careful with Tana, of course. We have 1, 2... Right now, just 4 archers. Okay, so that's why you don't want to really like bring her down here to support them yet, at least. So come up here, have that iron lance equipped. Oh, don't want to forget, because I was doing the tower. Let's turn the animation back on. Franz, get a couple javelin hits in here, finish this guy off. I will try with some of these chapters, if it's getting a little too long, I can split things up. That's not, not a problem. I haven't done that purposely yet, just once when I died, and then with the one chapter that had the arena. But it's something I may do more of as we progress with the game, because sometimes things just take longer, these longer chapters, so. And once I get to chapter 9, I no longer am afraid of using Seth. I have other characters that are promoted, we have lots of ways to get experience, so once you've made it to chapter 9, you can use Seth as much as you want without repercussion. Yeah, Gilliam doesn't even care about this weapon triangle business. He'll kill anyone anyways. And Colm, nice dodge, and no crits or anything, so not enough to kill this guy to get the iron, or to get the ocean seal. Ross, good dodge, nice hit again. Good. Gilliam just taking everything like a boss. Good dodge again, Ross. We do want to be careful with the villages. I find this is probably one of the 2 villages there. This chapter is one of the most difficult to not have those villages be destroyed at all. 6, perfect, she can get the kill here, so might as well. And huge amounts of experience. And might as well have Eirika too, because she can't, she's not strong enough. Well, she can do a lot of damage to it anyways. Can't get hit back. so that's dead. And let's keep on rushing. Now this is one, as I said, there will be reinforcements, one of which Franz has to talk to. So we can't lollygag around. Okay, so the lance will be enough to kill this, and I'll only take 1 damage back, so that's good. And this is a chapter, as you've seen, we've got a lot of different people from the weapon triangle around here, so you want to be sure to, you know, take advantage of that however you can. Sometimes that'll mean, you know, switching, trading to switch items with a character. Using something that might not be the strongest against someone that you're killing, so that you can... See, like I could have used Lance there, but using the sword, because the other people who can attack me are both axe people. Actually, I'm going to get the javelin ready to attack that guy. Oh, Colm can't go to the sea, apparently. I thought that thieves could for some reason. But nope, just rivers, I guess. So he's dead. I'll have the ocean seal now. So he can promote the next turn. Gonna try to attack that guy from afar. Good. The other one has the hand axe, so he'll attack me anyways next turn, so let's see what happens. Oh, and there are 2 more bow people down at the bottom I forgot about, so lots of bows this chapter. Be very careful with Tana. Good hit. Only hit once, though. Oh, that's not great. Good dodge there from Seth, though, because 50... Oh, that's powerful. That could have hurt some other characters, so... and this guy is just a... Yeah, he is a pirate. I don't know if pirates can destroy villages or not, but... We're going to use the Ocean Seal. Now, typically we turn him into a rogue, but we're doing weird things, so he'll be an assassin now. Assassins have the ability Silencer. Basically, it's like a super crit. This is the stronger of Colm's 2 in battle, but Rogue is just such a useful Master of the Killing Art, Sword, Silencer, yeah, so. Okay, so we're gonna heal him up, kind of start moving that way. We're gonna move Tana here, actually, yeah, here. That guy can attack her just because I don't want him down here by this village. Nemi's gonna Iron Bow and kill this thing. With that gigantic bow, Legolas has nothing on her. Franz, again, we want to, you know, like I was saying, we want to make sure we have Franz heading down there as much as he can. Don't want to hold back with him, so get that kill the furthest away he can be, closest to the bottom. Let's see. That. Yeah, so let's do that. So we'll send him down. And let me make sure none of these reinforcement people have... Are those reinforcements? Yeah. I just want to make sure none of them have weapons I can steal. Although I don't know if an assassin can steal anymore. So I might not even be able to do that, but it's fine because I'm not, as I said, I'm not continuing with this chapter, or with this this playthrough with Eirika's route, so these are just for completion's sake. Now how much can this do? 11 and 11 again. Oh, and I can be healed, so perfect. So we'll kill all these things here. Oh, and even get a dodge. Fantastic. And only get 7 experience. Just hit, please. Okay. So, Gilliam and a strong hit against the promoted unit. Archer will finish this off. Some very good experience. A very bad level up. And now Mulder will heal him up. For being level 9, his heals are not that powerful, I don't think, so. Some more people are heading up. We have this killing edge, is gonna miss. Seth hits. Does Seth hit twice? He does not. He's not fast enough to hit the mercenary with a kill.